because I got to play, I was inspired. And that's where inspiration comes. If you want to make art, and I'm not just talking about artists, even being a mother, you're making art every day. You're being a potter, right? You're forming these children, your home, your children, yourself, your own temple. If you want to make beauty out of your life, you need to play, because that is where you get that inspiration from. That's where all the downloads come, where you're like, wait, I can do it differently, and maybe it's better.
Hey girlie, welcome to Tip Tuesday. On today's Tip Tuesday, I am joined by Tori. Tori, hey girl.
Hello, best friend. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. I can't complain. We didn't get a lot of snow. We didn't get any snow, so I'm feeling good.
I thought you would want snow.
Yeah, but like the realities of driving in snow, snow is good if you can stay home, which I did stay home. So maybe,
I don't know nothing. I know nothing about snow. Stay home, not stay home. We know. I know nothing. But Tori, guys, me and Tori, we do a podcast together. Check it out. It's the Fruitful Mind. Yeah. We talk about all the hoods: womanhood, motherhood, parenthood, name it. We talk about it.
Schoolhood.
That's it. All the hoods. But with that being said, I have Tori on here because Tori did this December the most amazing thing that to me boosted her productivity like I've never seen. And that is, she took a vacation, Tori. What? That's right.
I stopped working, like too much work. We're just going to stop it all for a month.
And I know it's crazy to think that actually taking a vacation can help increase your productivity. That sounds like insane to me. So what is it about a vacation would you think that would increase your productivity?
For me, so Brene Brown says it best for me. The opposite of play is not work. The opposite of play is depression. And as you know, fun is my word of the year. So I am learning that play is what inspires you. Taking a break is what fuels you. The American culture has fed everyone this lie of go until you can't go anymore. And that's simply not the case. We took the whole month of December off last year. We're doing the same thing this year and every year for the rest of our lives. And I cannot tell you, January was the best month of homeschooling. February was equally such a good month for homeschooling and our lessons and our family and this house, like because we took time to play in December and because we now value play. So play isn't just for vacations. Play is Monday through Sunday. Every day you need to be scheduling play.
I love that. That's so good. Every day you need to schedule play. That's right.
I trademark that?
Yes, girl. No, that sounds so good. Like, what inspired you to take the time off? To like literally shut everything down and take the time off? Because that's scary for some. Like to me, that'd be like the death of productivity, right?
No, what was scary was feeling physical, mental, feeling the effects of what pushing through and go was doing. It wasn't worth it anymore. It wasn't healthy and it wasn't worth it. So that was scary. So for me, deciding to put everything on it got so bad that deciding to not work became the safer choice. So, and my advice is don't wait that long.
Wow.
it can wait, you guys. Math can wait. Reading them, learning what a verb is and what a noun is can wait, because you're dealing with actual people. Our children are not machines. And if we do not learn to live more like the French, quite honestly, just very slow, taking 2-hour lunch breaks just because we can. if we don't adapt that kind of rest and play into our lives, I don't want to pass on the American work until you're dead to my children. That's not a healthy habit.
It's not. It's not. It's not good. And so many times we push past the point that we should. Now, how in A Year of Living Productively, Melanie Wilson talks about how it's not only the vacation and then after the vacation that makes you more productive, but also the prepping before the vacation that makes you more productive. You're motivated to finish projects and to just get things done. Did you experience that as well?
Oh yeah. So once I decided we were taking the whole month of December off, from Halloween to Thanksgiving, it was like supercharged. Like, me and the kids were like, we got this. Like, if we just finish all this, if we just work through these math pages and work through these language arts pages, we're going to have a whole month off. And they did it. They did it so well. And I did it. Well, you know what? The only thing I failed at is not filming my videos for YouTube in November. So I still was making videos, but for some reason, I don't know, I really love what I get to do. I love making videos. So that's not like, oh, I got to go to work. That YouTube is a creative outlet for me. So that still feeds my soul. But yeah, I think when I do it this December, I'm going to be working extra hard to really be able to like not do a thing in December, but play and enjoy.
That's so good. So your productivity went from like regular to like extreme, and not only in just you, but in your children as well. So I love that. I love how they got that final reward, how they got that, their hard work paid off. I love that. And I think the timing was perfect too, especially holiday season, to really be mindful and get to be present within the holiday. That's like amazing.
It was the first December that I didn't do a family Christmas card. I'm never doing family Christmas cards again. I thought they were so cool. I always wanted to do them because my mom never did them. And now I'm like, that can go out the window. I wrapped everyone's gifts on Christmas Eve, which is so bizarre. If you know me, I'm like, everything is wrapped by like December 12th. So that was crazy. But it was it wasn't traditional. It was not our traditional December. And funny enough, it was 2020 to teach me that. It was the year where everything got turned upside down. And I don't know about you, but 2020 really made me look at things in my life differently. Yeah, I just feel like because it was 2020 was such a gift in that way. We didn't have a traditional December, and it's the best thing that we've ever done.
No, I kind of have to agree with you that I feel as if 2020 allowed for there to be room to breathe. And it's okay, because you can always use the excuse, it's 2020, as your excuse for being able to take a deep breath. So it wasn't all bad, in my opinion.
Absolutely not.
No. But now, and you said like after taking that vacation, you guys have not necessarily struggled through homeschool, but you also changed things up in your homeschool. So having that vacation brought about inspiration.
Absolutely. Like when you allow time for your brain to actually rest instead of plan the next day and plan, prep, pray. I know, girl. But when you allow yourself space to really look at your life, to take inventory. I probably said the word inventory in my December videos like over 1,000 times but it was really what was happening to my life, like inventory, just taking it all in. What is working and what do I just need to leave behind? And it was because I got to play, I was inspired. And that's where inspiration comes. If you want to make art, and I'm not just talking about artists, even being a mother, you're making art every day. You're being a potter, right? You're forming these children, your home, your children, yourself, your own temple. If you want to make beauty out of your life, you need to play, because that is where you get that inspiration from. That's where all the downloads come, where you're like, wait, I can do it differently. And maybe it's better, you know?
I love that. I love that. And I think that moms that have the capacity to slow down tend to be able to have more of an influence on their children, tend to be able to listen to their hearts more, because they're taking the time to slow down and listen to what they have to say.
No, to go with that point. Oftentimes it's us moms trying to bring our kids into the work life, right? Like, you have to do this. You have to sit down. You have to work. Like, you have to be productive because you have to be a good person in society. And what I am starting to do is I'm letting them pull me into their play world. Like, wait. But I want to see what's over there. Because just because I'm the adult and just because we have to work doesn't mean it's what we're supposed to be doing. It means this is how society is set up. But what if moms, instead of pulling them into our world, which can be like pulling teeth, and you're dealing with tantrums and you're dealing with, I don't want to do it. What if for one day, instead of pulling them when they're telling you they don't want to do it, how about you jump into their world? And then I promise you 30 minutes later, when it's time to do school, they'll have a whole different outlook. And so will you.
Yep. Because there's something to be said about valuing what they value and how that places an importance on what you value. So I love that. Like, that's so true. I mean, have you thought about it, moms? Like, when have you taken the time to actually play? Like, play? Who got time to play? Like, when have you actually taken the time to play? But we make time for what we value.
Absolutely. And don't cut yourself short thinking that because the dishes have to be done and because laundry has to be folded that you can't play, because that's not fair. Really, moms? Everyone else gets to play. The single women get to play. Dads get to play. Kids get to play. Moms should get to play too. Don't cut yourself short because you're the mother who has to, like, you know, you're building kids, and that is holy work and that's important work, but that does not mean that we don't get to have fun.
I agree. I 100% agree. And children are a blessing in more ways than one. So love all that, guys. And that's why we're friends. Now, Tori, where can people connect with you? Where can they find you? Where can they dive deep into all things Tori?
Oh, I don't think anyone wants to dive deep into all things Tori. But you can find me on Instagram at _Oglesby_Ohana. That's where I think you'll see like my day-to-day life. And then on my podcast with Wendy, The Fruitful Vine, you'll see me and Wendy Wendy and I talk about just every topic under the sun. And then you can see me on my YouTube where it's all things homeschool. If you really want homeschool content, YouTube is the place to be.
And don't forget, she's got a membership too. That's right. It's amazing. Womanhood, experiencing the life behind the homeschool mom. So not just the homeschooling, but the mom side of it.
I need to write that down. I like how you said that. I need to write that. You've been on it with your wording lately. Like everything you say, I'm like, okay, I'll write that down.
You play too much. Let Sam hear you say that. He'll be like, wording? Wendy? What?
Literally every word you've been speaking to me. Remember that day you literally spoke? It was like God speaking through you. And I wrote it down. It's in my journal and I dated it because it was you. I can tell you are like clawing like to get closer to God. It's so beautiful.
Just trying my absolute best. Like just being intentional about that.
You're still a hot mess, though. Still a
hot mess. hot. Oh my gosh. Did you see me the other day when I showed up to the podcast? Just like looking like I needed to take a bath. Hot mess. But with all that being said, thank you for watching.
You can count on me.
Oh, ladies, thank you for watching. All that stuff will be linked down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
That's it, Tori. You killed it per usual.